Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officer Study 24/7. So first of all, let me know how are you all, and also let me know is audio video both are okay. Are we good to go? So I guess everybody is aware about this session that is for IE IFS subject, your victory series, in which we are discussing every day one particular unit in form of detailed MCQ, or I can say the advanced MCQs. So if I talk about IE IFS subject, you know this subject have 45 units. So first of all, this is your new subject IE and IFS, and it is a part of two subjects, like the two subjects have been combined together to make this subject. And module A and B is part of your Indian economy, module C and D is part of your Indian financial system. There are total 45 units. One second, what happened? There are total 45 units in this particular subject. Just give me a minute. Okay. So how many units are there? Total 45 units are there in this particular subject, and when it comes to the 45 unit, it is a huge syllabus. Okay. So it's very important for all of you. Then start your preparation very seriously for this subject, and the paper of this subject will be your on 25th of May. Okay, but on the next day you also have your PPB syllabus, your PPB paper, so you have to be very clear. Before May, you have to complete the syllabus once, and then you have to start revising in the month of May. Okay, for AFM and RBWM, you have one week gap. AFM will be on 2nd of June, and retail banking will be on 8th of June. So you have more time there. Okay. But when it comes to IE and IFS, this is here your very important subject as well as a new subject for all of you. So do make sure you start preparing soon. And we have started from module D, then we go with C, then A, and then we will discuss with the B. This is the sequence that we follow on the YouTube. Apart from that, one more important thing, these series are not only sufficient to clear your paper, like it's not possible by like after seeing these series you are thinking that I will clear the paper. Not possible. If you want to clear the paper, you have to go with the conceptual study. Conceptual study is very much important for all of you. Okay, so for this conceptual study, I have started your AIM batch, or we can say we have started your AIM batch, which is live. From 6th of March, we have started PPB in this subject, in this batch, and from 22nd of March, we are going to start your IE and IFS. Okay, so this is what we are dealing, we have started recently, and this is the last comprehensive batch for all of you. After this, no comprehensive or new comprehensive batch will not be launched. If you want, you can purchase the earlier ones. You will find the recorded session there. But if you want to take a live classes and you want that from now onwards, you will get the live classes. That's the last batch for offers. After this, you will only find the batches which are already going on. So if you want to enroll right now, 81% discount is also going on in this AIM batch if you use the code Y496. So this is the important information for all of you. Okay, now let's start. Today it's our 11th class. So you can see in module D we have completed 10 class already, and we have discussed certain number of questions from the unit number 29. Because when it comes to module D of IE and IFS, you can see this module financial product and services start from the module unit number 29. So when you see this, you will find here that today we are going to talk about the chapter that is your lease finance and hire purchase. This is the chapter we are going to discuss today. Okay, so first of all, what is lease finance? What is hire purchase? So first we will be discussing the concept of this subject, and then we will move to the MCQs. So when it comes to the lease finance is actually, or I can say both are actually an alternate source of finance. If you go with the lease finance, if you go with the hire and purchase, they both are what? They both are your alternate source of finance. Those say they provide funding to the people who are not able to take funds from the bank because of any reason. So they can go with the alternate source of finance, and they have options like venture capital, lease finance, hire purchase. So they provide loan to the people, or they provide services to the people who want finance. So these are the alternate source of finance. In lease finance, what happened? There are certain important terms in the lease finance. Let's say, for example, lessor. Here, the lessor is actually the owner of the asset. Then we have lessee. Lessee means the tenant. the person who is taking the property or asset on a rent. Then we have lease rental. Hana, we have lease rental. Rental means the rent you are paying on that. Hana, the payment you have to make. That is your lease rental. Actually, it is what? It is a lease rental. Okay. And the last one we have is lease asset. Lease asset means that property which you have taken on a lease. Taken on a lease means you are taking that particular property on rent. Okay, so whatever, it can be any machinery for the production of goods and services, it can be an apartment, it can be a flat, it can be any commodity, it can be a commercial vehicle. So whatever you are taking on a rent, on that you have to make a lease rental. That property will be your lease asset. The person who actually the owner of the property is lessor and he is giving you the property to utilize or the property to use. That means you are the tenant, you are the lessee. Okay, so I guess this is clear to all of you. Now, if I talk about hire purchase, again, it's a type of your alternate source of finance. In hire purchase, you find like whatever the person, whatever product you want to purchase. You do not have the whole amount in the one go to make the payment of that particular product. So, I want to purchase XYZ thing and that cost actual me around, let's say 5 to 10 lakhs, but I do not have that much amount of money to make payment in one go. So what I have done, I have simply paid a certain down payment to the seller, the person who is selling the product, and in the installment, in the next 10 or 20 installment, I will be making the rest of the payment to that particular person, and this will be your hire purchase. That's your hire purchase. So in case of hire purchase, first of all, we have hirer and we have hiree. Hirer means the person who is taking the property on rent or who is purchasing the property. So this is the purchaser. Okay. And hirer means simply your owner. Owner means you can call it a vendor. The person who is selling that particular asset is known as hirer. Okay. Owner, or you can call it a vendor. So simply hirer will be paying a down payment to the hiree and will get the possession of the asset. Okay, and the hirer have to make payment of installment from the next 10 or 20 months, whatever have been decided. And after completing the last payment, like the hirer have made the last installment to the hiree, that the owner, after that the hirer will get the ownership of that particular product. Okay, so this is the hire purchase. I hope clear. Both the terms are clear here. Now let's move forward and discuss the same chapter in form of MCQ. It will give you more understanding of the chapter. Okay, so first is talking about leasing activity was initiated in India in the year dash. The first leasing company of India named First Leasing Company of India Limited was set up in that year by Farooq Irani with industrialist dash. You have to answer the name of the industrialist. Next thing, for several years, this company remained the only company in the country until the 20th century. Finance Corporation was set up in the year 1980. So you have to answer in which year this leasing activity was started in India. Okay. And the next thing is with which industrialist it have been started. So you have 1973 Mr. A.C. Muthai, 1974 Mr. Rangarajan, 1987 Mr. Anand Malhotra, and none of the above. So what do you think? Which of the following is correct? A, B, C or D? Okay. And the right answer here will be, it is A. 1973 is the year when India started your leasing activity, and the next thing is that it was started by Farooq Irani with the industrialist your A.C. Muthai. Okay. So right answer will be your A option. Next question. Next we have, which of the following is our types of leasing? Which of the following is our types of leasing? Finance, operating, close, cross, bank. Okay. Okay, so this is back end. Okay. Out of these, you have to answer which of the following is the types of your leasing. Finance lease, operating lease, close-handed lease, cross-border lease, and back-end lease. And the right answer will be all are correct. All are the type of lease. In the finance lease, you will take the asset for economic life of the asset. In operating lease, you are taking a lease of a particular asset for a short-term period. In close-ended, you will not be allowed to, you will not be allowed to purchase it after a certain while. When your transaction have been completed, your maturity have been completed. Then cross-border, two countries, the parties who are leasing property to each other, they are living in the two different countries. And back end means when your rentals will be high in the end. That is what your back end is. So these are the types of leasing, and the right answer is all of the above. Okay, all are the type of your leasing. So right answer will be all of the above. It will be D, not A. All of the above are correct. Okay, right answer is D. All of the above are correct. Next, which of the following are the advantages of lease finance? What are the advantage of lease finance? You will get regular income, you will get higher profitability chances, then growth and expansion is there. Okay, apart from that, next thing, tax benefits are there, economical it is. So which of the following is our advantage of your lease finance? A, B, C or D? Only two, all except three, all except four, or all of the above? And the right answer will be, so obviously lease finance, you are getting regular rent, it is high profitability, growth and expansion chances are there, tax benefit you will get, economical it is. So right answer is all of these are the advantages of your lease finance. All these are the benefit of having a lease finance. Next, which of the following are the duties of the hire purchase vendor? Question is asking which of the following are the duties of the hire vendor. Vendor means the person who is selling the product. Okay, that's the owner. So first is saying hire vendor has to deliver the goods in due time as required and should make sure that the goods deliver in a good condition. Okay. Second is saying it is the duty of the owner to ensure that the goods are true to the description in accordance with the buyer's preference. Okay. Third is saying the owner must have a title to the goods that are to be contracted for the hire purchase. Fourth is saying the owner has right to use the property as if it was his own, but with a condition that hirer must take care of the property with the due diligence. So which of the following are the duties of hire vendor, that's the owner of the property? And the right answer here will be your all are correct. The first is correct, the second is correct, third is correct, but not the fourth one. The owner is not having the right to use the property. The owner is giving right to the hirer that you can use my property, but on that you have to pay this rent to me. Okay, or this amount to me as a down payment, and the rest amount in the form of installment you have to make payment. So right answer will be fourth is not correct. Hana? Which of the following is not correct? Fourth is not correct. All are correct. So right answer will be all except 4. Because it should be in place of owner, it should be a hirer. Okay. So right answer will be your D. All are the duties of hire vendor except the fourth one, because fourth one is the duty of the hirer. Next. Which among the following is false regulation or false regarding the lease financing? The false statement regarding lease financing. First is saying leasing is a method of acquiring the right to use equipment or asset for consideration, resulting in an entrepreneur getting the right to use the asset. Second, the participants in this call are called the lessor and lessee. Third, the lessee remains the owner of the asset, but the possession and economic use of the asset is vested in the lessor. Fourth, the periodic interest to be paid by the lessee for the use of an asset is called lease rental. So which of the following you think is not correct or a false, we can say, in context to lease financing? A, B, C or D? Which of the following is false? A, B, C or D? Okay, and the right answer will be actually the C option. It is not true. The lessee do not remains owner of the asset. The lessor remains the owner of the asset. but the possession and economic use of asset vested with the lessee it should be. So their places have been interchanged. Okay, so that's why the third statement is wrong. Your answer will be C. C is not correct about the leasing or lease financing, we can say. Next question, which among the following statements are false regarding the hire purchase agreement? A statement false about hire purchase agreement. First is saying, thus the ownership of the asset is passed on to the hirer only on payment of the last installment. Second, the amount and number of installments are fixed when the delivery of the assets to the hirer. Third, if the hirer makes a default in making payment of any installment, the seller is entitled to recover the asset from the hirer. Fourth, it's saying the hirer on his own cannot return the asset to hiree without any commitment to pay the remaining installment. So, which of the following is false? You have to answer. So, see, the first is correct. Ownership of the asset will be passed to the hirer on the last installments payment. It is correct. The amount and number will be pre-decided at the time of you are providing to the you are providing the asset to the hirer. Then third is also correct, that the hirer makes a default in making payment of any installment. The seller is entitled to recover from the hirer. Okay. Now, but the fourth is not correct, because it says that a hirer on his own cannot return the asset. It can return the asset. If hirer is not anymore capable of making the installment to you, hirer can return the product to you, that I am not capable of making further installment, so take your product here. It is allowed to the hirer, so right answer will be B. The fourth statement is false regarding the hire purchase, so your right answer will be here B. Okay, next. Next question we have in form of match the following. First, you have a types of leasing. Second, you have a definition here, and you have to match them with each other. So, first is saying percentage lease, second is open-ended, third is cross-border. So, I guess cross-border everybody knows that when their parties are in two different countries, that's a cross-border lease. Okay, so let's find out. The second statement is saying, or the second definition is saying here, the lessee and the lessor are situated in two different countries. So, this is confirmed that the third have a B answer. Okay, the third match is B, so you can eliminate the B option here because it is saying third is A. Okay, now second, we have to find out percentage lease. So, first is saying the lessee has the option of purchasing the asset. This option will be given, Hana? This option will be given in case of what? Open-ended. So, second is A. If second is A, it means the first option also eliminated. And obviously, the first is what? The first is your C. So, C, A, B will be right combination, and this is the combination here. Okay, so in open-ended, you have an option that you can purchase the asset at the time of end of your lease contract. Second, your cross-border parties are living in two different countries. In case of percentage lease, the lessor needs to pay fixed lease rental plus the some percentage of the previous year's gross revenue. It means right answer will be your C. That's the right combination between the two. Okay, next question. Next is talking about which point of difference between the lease finance and hire purchase agreement is correct. You have to find out difference between lease and hire purchase. First is saying lessor can claim the depreciation while hire purchaser cannot. Second, the hire purchaser can become the owner of the asset after the payment of last installment when lessee cannot. Third, a lease transaction is a type of installment credit while a hire purchase agreement is a commercial arrangement. So, which of the following is the right difference between the two? A, B, C or D? And the right answer is obviously you can see all the three statements that we have read here are your what? Second is saying that the hire purchaser can become the owner of the asset after the payment of last installment by lessee cannot. Lessee can become, na? Because in the open-ended we have discussed the lessee can own the property. So, right answer we are talking about here is your B. Okay, so point of difference is correct. Here is your point of B. Because in the first, it is not the correct difference between the two. The first is saying lessor can claim the depreciation. No, lessee can claim the depreciation. This is wrong. And the third is saying a lease transaction is a type of installment credit. No, actually, it's what? It's the agreement. Lease transaction is agreement and hire purchase is your what? It's a installment credit. So the right answer is your B. Only B option is defining the correct difference between the two. Okay, so right answer will be your B. Now, next question is talking about a dash is an arrangement where the lessor borrows a portion of purchase price from some lender or financial institution. This loan is secured by the assets and lease renter. The loan is repaid out by the lease rentals either directly by lessee or the lessor. So, question is asking here, okay. Question is asking here about what the question is asking, which of the following is the right definition of this particular paragraph, which lease is giving you the right definition. So you are taking a loan to provide the lease and it's very obvious it's what? It's a leverage lease. And whatever rent you are getting on that particular property which you have given on a lease by taking loan from the bank, you purchase that property and now that property you are providing on a lease. So whatever rent you are earning on that property, that's your part of lease rental and that will be paid by directly to the bank, or maybe the lessee will pay to the lessor and the lessor will pay to the bank. Okay, so right answer here is what? Leverage lease. Okay, so these are the questions we have discussed about lease financing and hire purchase. I guess it is clear to all of you. Now, the next, first of all, let me know how many answers you have given correct. The next information is that in the Mahapack, you find double validity and 81% discount. And in AIM and Manzil batch, you are getting 81% discount if you use the code Y496. Okay, now both are available right now for all of you. This offer is going to end tomorrow. If you are looking for the best option, then that's the best option. How to enroll? Just go to the Adda 24/7 application. Do download the application. Okay, and on application, you will find the home page where you will find your where you will find your exam category. So this is your application's home page. Click on the JAIIB CIB here. Once you click on JAIIB CIB, you will find these. So JAIIB May 2024. You find all the live classes, test series are available, video courses are available, ebooks are available and hard copy books are available. Everything is available on the same page. How to enroll? Because Mahapack have double validity, so I guess that's the best option for you. But still, if you want an individual batch, that is your batch. So AIM batch started already. These are the video courses you will find here. Then test series are available topic wise as well as full length. Then ebooks are also available. So you can check from here and scroll down. Once you scroll down, you will find the study plan, and on a study plan, all these subjects are available. Okay, so click on the particular subjects study plan. You will find that AFM is going to start 22nd of March, 7 to 8 p.m. will be timing of your AFM. This is how you can check all the 4 subjects. Then to enroll, just click on the buy now option, and to get the maximum discount, use the code Y496. Apply, you will find 81% discount here. The additional one will be available if you purchase the same product from Adda 24/7 application. So 81% discount. 6-month validity will be available in the AIM batch. And if you want to get the Mahapack, so all the benefits or AIM batch will be available in the Mahapack. Additional benefits will be this, like you have a mini marathon and Maha marathon here. The practice paper will be available on every 2nd and 4th Saturday. Okay. Then when we scroll down this, we will find all the features of the Mahapack. So once you enroll in the Mahapack, you will get all live classes, mock tests, all revision batches. So in the month of April, every subject's revision batch will be launched. It will be already added in your account. Numerical batches are also going to be launched this time. Power pack batches will be also going to be launched. All these batches will be allowed in your account once you enroll in the Mahapack. So you do not have to purchase again and again the new product. Okay. By enrolling in the Mahapack, you will get all the products available in one go. So 81% discount, 1-year validity, code is Y496, and this offer will end tomorrow. So if you are thinking about enrolling, enroll soon and start your preparation. Okay. Apart from that, if you are willing to regularly join the YT session, then what you have to do, Just subscribe the channel Officer Survey 24/7 and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. Okay, and that's all for today. Let's end the session here. Thank you all for joining the session and see you in the next class. Till then, take care everyone.